Okay, yes. Gosh, it feels weird. To be honest, you know what, it doesn't feel that weird because it isn't a reaction yet, but that first one back is going to be a weird one, let's be honest. It's going to feel so strange, but anyway, we are back. And for anyone that is clicking on this video that hasn't clicked on a video of mine for a long time, oh my god, what has gone on? Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the channel updates, and perhaps you don't have the bell notification turned on, which, might I say, you should. This here is the video where I explain where the hell I've been. Now, I imagine, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the last reaction. I think it may have been, what was the last reaction that I did? Was it the killing? No. It was Grace Point. That's right, it was Grace Point. God. Oh.
For your sake, I hope to keep you locked up for a long time.
I probably look way different. My hair is probably, oh, I don't know, maybe a bit longer. It feels, sorry, just messed up my hair. Good job, Daniel. But yeah, if you have been keeping up to the channel, you know basically my channel has been full of random stuff at the moment. Well, for a lot of people, it's actually quite consistent. It's a lot of looting content, which if that's not your forte, I do apologize. You know what, let me just start this here. My setup has changed drastically. Like, I don't have a desk anymore. That's how big this is, right? So if you've seen my last setup, I'll plug a video of it if I can find one. That's what it was like. I had the webcam, I had the microphone stand, I had all of that nonsense ready. I had the chair, I had the setup, I had the lighting. It was perfect for recording. I had a different computer. I moved to England, if you didn't know, which is massive. But that entails my job, which is currently as it's the sort of transition phase as an au pair. I'm an au pair at the moment. That entails not having all of my stuff. So I took one suitcase which didn't have my light in it, to be fair. I had my light, I had my mic stand, but I've got nowhere to put it and I've got nowhere to set it up, especially permanently, so it's just a bit of a hassle. And beyond anything, the one thing that stopped me doing reactions more than anything is the fact that I got a new computer, and that new computer is a MacBook. And that MacBook apparently doesn't screen record audio, and I didn't know this for how long. There are ways around this, which I did find, but they cost 100 quid? I think it was 100 quid for a software that would allow me to record my screen audio. Now, when I first moved here, I wasn't confident just splashing out that much money on something like that straight away, especially being as YouTube reactions, as in the TV show reactions, don't make me any money back. So it would be a lot of investment with no return, and I wasn't in a safe enough position to do that. But I've managed to do that now. I now have the software, I think it's working, which is one out of many problems solved. If you know how reaction setups work, you know you've got to have the microphone, the camera. Luckily, I've got this bad boy, which you guys know I got towards the end of my time in New Zealand, which is perfect. It means I can react to things without actually having my computer set up right in front of me, which means theoretically now what I can do is react to stuff on the TV, record it later, react on here, and then just like, it's going to take a little bit more editing, because what it will mean is overlaying, recording the screen audio, and then making sure every time I pause it, it's like, you know, because I do pause it, as you guys know, make sure that it lines up. That's the only difference. And finally, it looks like I'm going to be able to do that sometime soon, maybe even today. Maybe I'll kickstart one today if I can get in the headspace to sort of go and react again. But yeah, that was the biggest issue, which has now been solved. Then there was this issue of time in my university course, which also I've now completed, bar one test, which is, I've done it. I've passed it, I've got my degree now, it's out of the way, boom, fantastic. I don't have to stress about that anymore. I've now got so much more free time, which I want to invest in YouTube and content creation. That doesn't only mean reactions though, so don't get your hopes up. This doesn't mean that we're getting Doctor Who, The Killing, Line of Duty, Attack on Titan, all of those shows back at once. It does not mean that at all, because I've still got football to think about and the content that I want to keep up with that. And then I want to continue doing skits. If you haven't seen I've got 2 skits at the moment. If you haven't seen my last one, maybe go check it out. That's something I want to start getting into in the future. And then just other stuff, like I want to do a snack tasting video. I want to do comparing New Zealand slang to British slang video. Literally, right, my plate is full, so it will probably be 2, and I've already decided what 2 shows I'm going to bring back immediately. One of them is for convenience, because it's like recording. I'm not sure how this new setup is going to handle, especially being as I'm going to have to record in larger stints. And I'm a little bit worried because it does also mean that I've only got one microphone to rely on, which really stresses me out. As you guys know, I did have a few problems with microphones cutting out or crackling, and then I had to do like review of my commentary, and it was just a pain in the ass. It was really a pain in the ass. So I'm just a bit worried, but we've got the setup, it's there, it's ready to go, and I think a lot of people will be happy, especially to hear that Line of Duty is returning. This video doesn't mean it's coming out within the week, for example. Like, I'm still at a crossroads as to whether to like record all of season 4 and then release them one by one. I'm just thinking of my options now. I've got so much to plan. I've got to think of how to do the setup, what to sit in. There's a lovely looking chair that I've actually thought I might use for my reactions. But yeah, the point is, we are back, and that's why we've been gone, and now we're back, and hopefully it is for an extended amount of time, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And like I say, thank you so much for your patience, everyone that has stuck around.
Stick around.
What else do I have to say? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. As ever, this has been your boy, BritishChap. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.